Greetings, audience. It is the last 2 hours of 2023 and I got nothing better to do than play a bit of Kingdoms of Amalur. Let's get started.
From the beginning, we were wrong. And only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen, terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
What do you think this one is then? Alpha? Garana? Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Boy, great intro. Still after like 11 years? Anyway, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Great game. Big tragedy in EA history. Even though, or because it has no microtransactions, let's be... This girl doesn't really matter what race we are, because we won't get very far probably this year. Let's get more health, and let's not get bogged down in here.
She's a low sulfur. And not in bad shape, all things considered. I never did like it
Thanks.
myself. Snooty bunch. All right then. Make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name her, I think we're done. Put her with the others.
Let's call her, I don't know, Jessica. So that will have to do.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
Where were we? Big tragedy development-wise. They made a perfectly good world. This game is so much fun. You won't believe it, unless you play it yourself. And it has all this lore which they will never use because they made 3 DLCs and a half-hearted remake, and that's it. Not enough money for EA probably, because I'm pretty sure they released it within month of Skyrim. So not good. Release schedule wise. So let's pick this one up. Secrecy is still important. Yeah, so Formerus Use, that guy is basically, let's call him a scientist who is going along and tries to resurrect people like us here, and he's not having much luck, as you can see over here, but that's going to change, even though nobody noticed until now. So let's make sure we're the only one. And let's take the sword. Can we? Nope, we can't equip it. Then let's do this from weapon slot. Primary and secondary weapon. Great system, we'll see this soon enough.
Run!
And yeah, as you... Ooh,
Scatter,
nice
children
scream.
of dust. Scatter before the might of the Tuatha!
Yeah, anyway, we as a number of species of mortals are fighting a bunch of immortals, the so-called Tuatha, as you might have heard in the intro. And it's not going well. It's been going on for like 10-20 years. I've already forgot. Also, Red Cell Start Dungeon. Great. Thanks for the Oblivion reminder. Stay away. Who was that talking to us? There's no way here. So
No child of dust shall escape.
Help! Anybody!
help, help, help.
You!
And hello.
Please help me! More mortals come? No matter. We'll all die.
Oops. I should have rolled away there. Chop. And should have rolled away again. Okay. Very hard. Probably was a bad idea. At least showing off wise. Because they're seemingly a bit bullet spongy. Well, sword spongy. Even though they're not really hard. Because no enemy in this game is hard. We want armor, and probably we want some leggings too. And this is the note we found. Also, this is our starting quest, find a way out, and rescue the gnome.
Oh, thank you.
That one.
Thank you. If you hadn't come along, I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead.
And
It
now
worked.
I'm undead.
By the tome, it worked. You're alive.
What happened to me? And I'm not dead. Obviously.
No, clearly not. Not anymore. But you were. The Well of Souls remade your body. We thought you were another failure. But well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you.
Who are these attackers?
You don't know? Or perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deon, the enemies of all the young races. We've never seen them this far inland, not even during the invasion. I don't know why they are here. Hughes may have the answer to that as well. You must stay alive and reach him.
And who's that
Professor
guy?
Formerus Hughes. The Well of Souls is his life's work. The
I'm
Tuatha
sure
are
it
coming
is.
into the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going!
And we received some health
He'll be in his
potions.
study on the ground floor of the tower. At least, I hope he's there. And safe.
Okay, let's get going and let's smash some
Right this way.
crates, as is tradition. Even though we probably won't need to go it. Where were we? There. Of course, it has a little it suffers a little from the quest markers,
Greatest
because quest markers are terrible. At least it has more. At least it has more armor, and boots is better than no boots. So add this one to junk and this one too. And can we map this? Let's map this down there.
invention, the well of souls. Imagine an end to war, an end to death.
Yay, end to death. And that's the end of death. You got anything to say about that, or? Seemingly not.
We need to get you to Professor Hughes.
Yeah.
Move! In one of the storerooms. See if you can find anything useful.
What would the quest log tell us what the useful things we're about to find? I wonder. Compare and equip that. Obviously, I think heavy armor. What we're getting, so yeah. I won't be getting too much into the leveling system, but we have basically 3 different trees, and you can pick and choose between those during leveling up, but we're not there yet. Ton gloves, obviously better than nothing. And Dr. Ansel, nope.
I must move. Move!
Weapon rack. And we got a shield.
Wait. Do you hear something?
That's the shield, okay.
More to Arthur!
Oh no. One can counter these, I think. But I can't, because I don't have the reflexes, because I'm old. There we go. I already want a better weapon. And he even took damage.
You're going to need more than just that sword.
Indeed.
That one had a bow. Get it?
Who had a bow? I should stop with the crate. There we go. We have a bow. And now we can set this one as the secondary weapon. And there we go. Primary weapon, secondary weapon. Basically no delay between those. And that's how combat works. Nope. Have they
Archers up
already
ahead.
seen me?
Let's shoot
Yes.
them before they see us.
Come on. Nope, I don't want. And
It's over.
it's
Go,
over.
go.
Go, go. And gone, gone, gone. Man, that bow is OP for the starting bow. Like, compared with the sword. Tattered documents is I think it's trash. I'm pretty sure. And those are heavy armor. And since I haven't specialized on anything, I can take any armor I want. How do I
Their speed more than makes up for their size.
how do I sneak? I don't know. Nope, that's not how I sneak. Pick up daggers. Oh yeah. What I do not like is that you can only have sneak attacks with daggers and with the other weapon category that's a bit more exotic.
You should be able to finish them
And
quietly.
how do I sneak? My dear know me friend. Ah, now there's a sneak button. Okay. And dip, 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 dip. Good day, sir. This is how you sneak attack. It's a little bit visceral, but not that much. Let's be real here. Melee block efficacy. I mean, it's actually not that good, but let's equip it just for the matching set and stuff. Now this is where we can take one of them down, I think, and the other guy of course notices it, but I don't care because he's done soon enough. And we can go looting.
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than it seems.
And oh wonder, we can do magic. Who would have thunk? Yeah, so push LT, not LB, and get your magic out.
What are you?
There we go. Memo. Something spider problem.
Come on! There's no
Yeah,
time
yeah,
to
yeah,
waste.
yeah.
Move!
And what we are going to do, ropes I think are also leg armor, yeah, but we do get mana And I just decided we are going to do a bit of magic. So yeah. Do. Any staffs, maybe? And there they are. So that's kind of disgusting. And also, how can we... There we go. At least we can get some yummy health back. Pick up the stuff and let's not do close combat anymore.
They've completely covered the tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn
Maybe
them.
I
Not more
can,
spiders.
indeed.
Burn them.
And spiders are, of course, as they are traditionally vulnerable against fire. And you're done. And another one. Not even any loot. Well, we do have some spider sacks. Equip this, don't take those. I don't think they're even worth anything. You know what? They just get added to the junk. Is there anything here maybe? Nope, that's where we are going to have to go, so let's look if there's anything back here. Of course not. And there are our friends. Hey, friend spider. I don't think they can go here. Nice. But let's not start us off with exploiting.
Hurry, get out of here.
Loot this one. It also gives us a lot of healing. So yeah, I'm not worried about that one. I do remember there's a... Nope, I'm not one of them. Hello there.
She better get inside to see the old man. Quick, before those twatha make another push. This is where we part ways. But take whatever you want from this armory.
KK.
We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get to choose. We can hold off the Tuatha here.
Press X to doubt. Okay, 5% to persuade him. Can we do this?
There's nothing more I can do except to stay here and slow down the Tuatha. But this is the armory after all. Check the chests. We might have a few things that would fit you. With luck, I'll see you on the outside.
With luck
I'll see you on the
indeed.
outside. Wait, where is it?
Dented curious. Yeah, I don't want these, but
Later.
I can.
Nothing protects quite like layers of impervious metal. Leather armor.
Leather armor. We don't want leather armor either. And we can for some reason not add them to junk, but we can take them.
We'll give you the speed to reach an enemy's
That
boat.
was weird.
Simple clock.
And torn ropes, obviously the same thing. And shoes, also the same thing.
Or freeze your body and mind. That's why mages prefer it.
Never seen the Tuatha this far west. I never believed the world would work. It would be best if it never did.
Okay, let's get out of here then. I mean, it does look really cool in here. Sadly no first person, but you take what you can.
You've made it, and look at you, even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me, you must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only
Yay.
had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another.
I'm sure we might. So, what's that about my death?
I wish I could tell you more, but your death is a mystery to me as well. It seems that your memory died with your body. You see, the well is designed to capture the soul of someone recently deceased, recreating their physical form within its waters. Simple, really. Your rebirth is the first we might truly call a success. There have been others, but the results weren't quite right.
Oh, yeah. Just drop that info and never mention it again? Question mark? Okay, let's just ask what's going
Too much
on.
to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe.
So, where are we? Like hell I will stay and fight. Got no
Please,
questions.
we must hurry.
I actually don't have more questions, so
Good. We
yeah,
can't
I'm
waste
ready.
time.
So then let's
Yes,
get
yes,
out of
you're
here.
right. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're... Wait, where are you going?
Fascinating.
Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... I should go see.
Sir! Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have breached the lab! They're inside the lab!
Rip. If only there still was an immortality device left.
Quickly! Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
And so let's escape this one here. I probably should not be hit with one of those stones. Open, open, open. Upwards and onwards. Oh! Look at who we have there. Well, they take no damage at all. Well, except for this. I mean, they are in metal armor, so I guess it makes sense. Loot this one. More golden lockpicks.
Get moving, you brute! Tear this tower apart!
Okay. Let's loot this guy. And let's save this one. And hello there. And this is the first time we're going to die in this game. Oh gosh. Camera. Nope. Ha 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 ha. Oh, he also resists the fire, so that's not good. Ouch. Of course, he's smarter than me and hits where I'm going. Indeed, that's what your faction is called. Ouch. Holy moly. Okay. Ouch. Okay. That was... Ouch. Okay. And... Of course, he hits me again. I probably should use a few more different weapons. And at least this guy is gone. Actually, that works moderately well. severely damaged does seemingly not mean broken, so I'm okay with that. Also, he hit me again because I didn't roll away fast enough. Ha 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 ha. Missed me. Didn't miss me. Okay. It's getting there. It's getting there. Getting there. Ouch. And 75% XP bonus. Also a ring. And au revoir. Rip Alistair Tower. Okay, and the first thing we can do is level up. So let's do that. Detect Hidden is kind of fun, as I remember. So let's do that. And we wanted to go into magic. So the first thing is probably... By the way, we get 3 points a level, so technically we could put one in each, but that's not smart. And also... Ugh. Requires 20 points on sorcery abilities. Good lord. 5 points. Okay, next level then, I guess. And those are all 5 points. So let's put another one in arcane weaponry, because I might want to stay with staves, I don't know. Rusty longsword, I think I want to junk that and junk that. And people do like their New Year's Eves, even if they're prematurely celebrating. But let's not get bogged down into that. Good evening.
Thank Matharu, another survivor. Are there any more?
Door collapsed behind me. I didn't leave. Wonderful.
Well, aren't you the big hero? I'm so glad the life the Will saved was that of a gleeful killer. Now, if you'll excuse me, there are wounded gnomes to tend to. They don't have the luxury of coming back to life.
I'm sorry. So, the Well of Souls.
The well was a beautiful dream, an end to death, a cure to tragedy. It would have made war pointless. It could have saved the world. We should have known it was too good to exist. Now our friends have paid the price.
Nice accent, by the way.
Stay safe. We'll
Let's
be
go.
moving soon.
Reagents. Oh, and also if you are bad at alchemy, you aren't great at collecting reagents. So, let's swim a bit. Also, we could craft, but we got like half an hour left, so whatever. And of course there's something behind the waterfall, so that's nice. I mean, it's rats, okay. I also like how the staff hits multiple enemies, so that's something, even though it's pretty slow as far as weapons go. Ouch. By God, getting me lower than the... That's what happens when you try to show up. Show up? Show up? Okay. Bird stuff broke. But alas, we do have a repair kit. So let's use this one. And we can't even fully heal the item. Well, has to do. And you're going down. And there he goes. Fine cotton shoes, and oh wonder, they are better. So let's take this one and let's equip this one, and nice, we are unhelmeted by default. Obviously we could turn that on, but why would we? Can we unlock this? Oh boy. Nope. That did not work, and that did work. Leather is of course not for us already, because we put too much into magic. Let's try dispelling this. And this is for us, even though we can't use it yet. But not to worry, that will be happening soon enough. Let's search this one, we don't need it, and I think that's it for now. And let's take a string, even though we don't need the string. Let's get a bonus. Also, someone asks for help. And the map tells us they're over there. Let's overwrite this one. Good day, sir. Also, bears are actually beasts, so I might have been mistaken doing that. Hey! Ouch. And trip.
You! I remember you. You're the one?
Indeed.
How did you come back? How did you find me here?
You kind of yelled? What are
When
you
I
doing
saw
here?
you with Edsel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt.
I wonder who that contact was.
I promise you, if I knew who it was, I'd tell you. Sharing research is one thing, but academic sabotage is a crime.
So, I kinda think that was your fault, so let's murder this guy.
Why?
Because it was your fault. And also, he has a lot of HP. And there he goes. And obviously he doesn't even have any loot to prove his guilt or to give us info about his contact. So let's go further down here because that's where the quest marker points us. And we're getting an autosave.
You've come from the tower, haven't you?
Yep.
Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old fate weaver, eh?
So, what's a fate weaver?
Fate weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things.
You sent me to find you.
Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now.
I thought you know how fate will. Anyway, what makes you think he's
The
dead?
cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it
Okay.
pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that.
So the cards. Tell me about the cards.
You really don't know much, do you? A Fate Weaver taps into the threads of fate and channels that energy through a focus. My order prefers cards. The cards are unique to each Fate Weaver, since we all see the weave differently.
So can you give me some help?
I wish I could, but times are tough. I've barely got enough to pay my bar tabs as it is.
So I woke up in the town. I was there too.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Yeah, they sure did. Hey there. And let's get away from this guy. Nope. Wrong one. At least he doesn't experience you. Ah! Oh, Reckoning mode. Oh yeah, that's the middle bar over in the upper left corner. And we can now get a bit of a bonus, also nice pose. I won't comment on that one. And also let's hold LT and RT. And also we get a cool fate weapon. Oh, yeah, another thing. Can you please get that? And he wants something too. I guess I'll change weapons because this one is out. So let's take the longsword. Doesn't really matter in Reckoning mode, and let's do this one. Time for a drink indeed. Hello.
How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
I just did. Did well casted. I just did.
Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible?
Maybe I am a god.
I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
Do you always see death?
It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes. Other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths.
And is this why you sent me?
That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
Then go show me my
You're
fate.
nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll
Well,
be seeing your
executioners
place in the pattern of
also
destiny.
do what
Who you are,
executioners
what
do.
you've done, where your path takes you, or at least I should be. You're all real, right? I swear I haven't had that much.
So he can't see my fate because I'm already dead.
Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
So I have some destinies now, so that's basically a class system. But you can change your classes later on for some money, sure, but since it's an RPG you don't really have money problems. So later on you would need to go to a Fate Weaver if you want to change your class, but now since it's the first time and we get it from a quest, we can become an acolyte on our own. Yeah, we don't have enough sorcery yet. Okay, then let's become an acolyte and let's confirm this. Devoted to the arcane and mastery of element. You prefer to destroy your opponents with raw magic. So what did you see?
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly, I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's something very wrong with you.
Yeah, you're obviously terrible at your job.
Damn it, it's the truth. At least, I think it is. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
So... okay, so what's wrong with my fate then?
That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there.
KK.
What could this all mean?
Essence of Fate. So that's a chemical ingredient you get from enemies you kill while in the Fate mode thingy. So that's good. If we did alchemy. Moves. Also, there is a moveset. For example, if you use a longsword and then pause a little bit and then use the longsword again, you get this uppercut thingy. Hammers, greatswords, daggers, longbows. You can charge your shot. We've seen that already. Feyblade, those are the second weapons that can do sneak attacks, and staves to charge the stuff, and also scepters and chakrams, which are a pretty fun weapon. And also parry, because that's kind of the sense of shield. And the abilities are obviously the abilities you can unlock. Healing Surge. Would be nice if we already had that. Inventory, battered armor, junk, torn ropes. Let's take this one. Gloves. And we obviously have no legs anymore. Shoes out there. Worse at being armor. Can we use... Nope. We can't use that yet. Too bad. Run. Oh, also now we get the yes, there we are. Now we get all the DLC quests.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Okay. That was some quote-unquote lore. So we can level up again. So, persuasion. Maybe we should go a little bit into that. And maybe we should go into a kind of weaponry. We don't have that yet. Sphere of protection would be good. Conservative casting. Far less magic heart. That's great. And I also like Mark of Flame. Can we get into... Nope. But we can confirm this, and we can... Nope, that's armor. We can use the other shield now, which is great because we can sell that one. And also we can put the sorcery ability we just got to... Oh, that's to the UI, so up there it is. Okay, so basically this works like that and like that, and now enemies get some, or random innocent creatures get damage when we release our Mark of Flame. So yeah, but this is where we get to the first town, and I think that's where we'll end it, because you've seen one of the best games no one's played, seemingly, and it's a fun thing if you ever want to put like 50 hours or so into an RPG. This one's for you. or maybe not, but it is fun, so maybe think of it the next time there's a Steam sale. Until then, we'll see you.